If you think XRP dipping in price is not a blessing by now, then you obviously don't have a clue of what's going on. Welcome to the Freedom Culture. Here at the Freedom Culture, I like to discuss current events in the financial sector, this new digital economy, and also breaking down blockchain technology in the most understandable terms possible. Last week, we had the Genius Act, the Clarity Act, the Anti-CBDC Act, all of these new regulations that are positioning the company Ripple and XRP. We can start with the Genius Act. The Genius Act brings regulation to stablecoins and gives the ability to private entities to print their own money, to come up with their own stablecoins and use that as legal tender.
This afternoon, we take a giant step to cement American dominance of global finance and crypto technology as we sign the landmark Genius Act. The Genius Act creates a clear and simple regulatory framework to establish and unleash the immense promise of dollar-backed stable coins.
This Genius Act will unlock American dominance in the crypto industry by creating clear rules of the road. It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system, and it will extend U.S. dollar dominance, like you said, globally. This is a huge promise made and promise kept by President Trump. We have a deal maker in chief, and it's because of your vision, your leadership, your determination, your skill that we're all here today. So thank you very much, President Trump.
With today's signing, the future of crypto and the crypto industry, the U.S. dollar working together is going to be stronger and bigger and better than ever before. And thank you, everybody, very much. Thank you.
Ripple has also applied for a charter license, and that allows the company Ripple to become their own bank. I feel like Ripple, the company Ripple, is the main beneficiary when it comes to the Genius Act, because what other crypto entity is as regulated as Ripple, during the whole SEC case. And then we got the SEC case, the Clarity Act. The Clarity Act brings clear rules of the roles between the CFTC and the SEC. Now it's clear and standard that the CFTC would start to will continue to regulate commodities like Bitcoin and certain cryptos that has utility that's actually commodities, and the SEC would continue to regulate securities like stocks. We have the Anti-CBDC Act, which I still hold my opinions on, but XRP and Ripple still leads there too, because XRP and Ripple will be used for CBDCs around the world, and XRP will be used for stablecoins in USA. So stablecoins, CBDCs, same difference to me. It's all programmable, but XRP and Stellar are leading in those areas as well. So I feel like that's a win. And then we have the ISO 222 messaging standard that was just rolled out on July 14th. So that XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, along with all of these utility, these real world assets, these real world utility digital assets, are now being utilized, So we have the ISO 222 messaging standard that was just rolled out July 14th. We have the Genius Act that was just passed last week. Then we have the Clarity Act to make roles clear. And then we have the, the Anti-CBDC Act that was also passed. All of these laws that was just signed has Ripple involved, that Ripple has some type of involvement in. The question is, do you really think that this is going to, with all of these laws set, do you really think that the price could stay where it is? We are obviously moving into a new financial system that Ripple will be heavily a part of. So there's always this cognitive dissonance that, it's not as if it's gonna go that far. In my last video, I told you that you would never see a $2 XRP again. You don't want to miss out on this advantage right now, bro. I don't think we're gonna ever see a $2 XRP ever again. I'm just following logic. Man will go up. There will be a supply shock, and you will see a higher XRP price than where it is today, which is at $3. So yeah, definitely want to keep that in mind. We are moving into a new financial system. There's a lot of things, a lot of opportunities out here. Keep up with me on the Freedom Culture, where I discuss these opportunities that we can take advantage of and leverage, especially with this inflationary environment that's coming along. Things will get worse with the tariffs, inflation, and it's a lot. It's a lot of mess. So I advocate taking advantage of these low cost cryptos to get a higher return in investment. Could get a whole lot more leverage, a whole lot more return on investment on these small cap cryptos that will be utilized for this financial system. Keep up with me on the Freedom Culture, where I'll discuss these things. Follow my Patreon, where I'll give you exclusive information about these assets and the moves that I'm moving into and this whole new fourth industrial revolution, and what businesses would be good to invest into. This is the chance of a lifetime. This is the transfer of wealth, and it's amazing just watching this all play out. But I'm gonna keep this short. Keep up with me. Like, comment, subscribe.